I need to share something. I hate the time change. If you're over 50 like me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I hate the time change. Here's what happened today. Got up, got dressed, went to a customer who I have worked for probably since I started my business over 8 years ago. She opens up the door and she says, "Oh, you got new t-shirts." No, this t-shirt I don't wear very often. It's got a nice picture of my dog on the front and it's got my business name on the back. It's kind of cute. I did a few things at her house. I changed a dimmer switch for her. I planted a stake in the backyard so she can tie an overgrown plant to it. I had to go to Home Depot for that because I don't keep that kind of stuff in my work van. I did a few other things. Then I got a call, another customer. I didn't even know this guy existed before noon today. He is the facilities manager of a business and they have multiple locations. And I drove out to a Sacramento location where they have a faulty shutoff valve outside the building. It's leaking water. I looked this man dead in the eye and said, "I can fix that for you." We shook hands, told him I'd send him an estimate, came home, walked up the street to my neighbors who had a GFCI pop in his garage, and he wanted to know what I could do about his electrical. So I did some work there. We came up with some ideas. Then I came home again, and I thought I'd take a shower to wash the day off. And that's when I saw myself in the mirror. Why my customer said, "Oh, you got new t-shirts." No, all day long, I wore my t-shirt backwards. That's right. I'm a grown-ass man walking around in public with this t-shirt on backwards. I was at my first customer's house like 3 hours. I used the restroom. I washed my hands. I looked in the mirror. Didn't notice it. I went to Home Depot. I bought materials. If you were at Home Depot today and saw me down the aisle, you probably couldn't tell if I was walking toward you or away from you. And the new client, brand new client, never met this man before. He has no idea who I am. I looked him in the eye and said, "Yes, I can shut off the water to your business and I can fix that faulty shutoff valve on the side of your building, but I can't dress myself." I hate the time change. You know, the only thing that makes me feel better about meeting that new gentleman today, he's also in his 50s. So he probably is dealing with the same issue with the time change as I am, and he probably never noticed it. Seriously, I don't think he noticed it. I came home and I saw that t-shirt on backwards. And you know who I felt like? I felt like one of those two nerds on the school bus in 16 Candles who wear the jock straps on their heads. Yeah. Maybe you're under 50 and you don't get it. But if you're over 50, you get it. And you may not have worn your t-shirt backwards today, but you might have gone to work with two different shoes on, like two different colors, like one brown, one blue. Or maybe you put salt in your coffee instead of sugar. Or maybe you were talking to somebody today and halfway through a sentence, you forgot what you're talking about. Time change! Hate it! Why do we have it? Why do we have it anymore? Is it just to entertain people so we can watch them do foolish things? And if we're going to put the clock forward an hour, what's this 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday all about? You're going to put the clock together. If you're going to put, see, time change. If you're going to put the clock forward 1 hour, this is when you put it forward 1 hour. Friday at 4 p.m. Start the weekend early. You don't use the time change to take an hour away from your weekend. You use the time change to start the weekend an hour early. Then you have 2 days to adjust. It takes me like 3-4 days to adjust to it. All right, I gotta make dinner. I've got spaghetti on the oven. Yes, I'm working with fire today. after dealing with the time change. And I'm going to eat my feelings and feel better about myself. And I don't know what the purpose of this video is, other than to let other people out there know you are not alone. There are backwards t-shirt wearing people driving vehicles, working on electrical and plumbing, and they are surviving the time change. You can survive it too.